Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we are looking at Sounds of Skyrim. Now there's a couple of mods in this video, but all do the same thing. So we've got Sounds of Skyrim, the dungeons, Civilization and the wilds. And then we've got two little patches down there at the bottom, which are compatibility patches for the Sounds of Skyrim, Civilization and Immersive Citizens and the Wilds and Vivid Weather. There is another patch for Realistic Dialogue Overhaul and another one for True Storm. So if you got those mods on, you'll want to use those instead of the ones I've shown here. So first up is the wilds. That's everything out in the wilderness. And I'll just let you listen to this for a moment. So as you hear there, we've got the wind, the rain landing on the rocks. There's owls and animals in the distance. And that's basically what the wilderness mod does. It adds in sound effects from animals and insects and weather systems because we've got that vivid weather compatibility patch on. I'll just read the mod description here for you. The Wilds focuses on adding sound effects in Skyrim's wilderness. With 115 new sound effects, the purpose of the Wilds is to audibly enlarge Skyrim's fauna with the addition of various animals, birds, insects that play according to weather, time of day and region. In the forest, for example, you'll hear the sound of foxes, deers and ravens. At night you'll hear wolves howling from far away or common loons, what's that? Calling others in the reach. You might hear the occasional mountain goat or hawk. In addition to animals, the wilderness also adds rain impact sounds on tents and wooden structures, sounds of rustling bushes to simulate the movement of small mammals that scatter away as you approach. And the sound of calm water waves hitting wood on tree logs or structures that are partially submerged in water. Next we're moving on to Civilization. As I said in the beginning, if you do use Immersive Citizens or Realistic Dialogue Overhaul, you do need to get compatibility patches for those. As you can hear in the market square during midday, you will hear a bustling crowd and children playing in the distance, stuff like that. You'll hear like cats fighting and dogs barking at night and stuff. This bit I really enjoyed. As you can see, as you pass by the inn, you can hear the noise from outside, and when you go in,
where did you learn?
You can hear the atmosphere inside the tavern, people having a good time, laughing, breaking glasses, stuff like that.
I'd like to marry him someday, but
If anybody can tell me what the hell that was, I'd like to know. I am assuming it's a dragon shouting in the distance. And we're going to move on to dungeons now. And I'll just read the description for you. Dungeons includes 115 sound effects to add life to the dungeons. The enemy type that inhabits a dungeon will make itself heard at the dungeon's entrances. You can also hear the exterior weather. If there's a thunderstorm raging outside, you'll hear a thunderstorm rumbling in the fort or cave. There's a standard sound set for each type of dungeon: cave, Dwemer, ruins, forts and sewers. These sounds play in these dungeons regardless of who or what lives in it. To spice it up, dungeons inhabited by Falmer or the undead have their own sound sets in addition to the standard ones. Undead dungeons have zombies, wraiths screaming and moaning. In Falmer dungeons you'll hear the occasional screams as their way of communicating since they are blind. And I would say that this is the most important one. The mods aren't very big, but in case you are limited on space and you don't want to take up too much space with just the sound effects, then I'd suggest you get the dungeons. It is the one that adds the most immersion to the game in my opinion. As the description said there, you'll hear enemies in the distance, like you'll hear buckets getting kicked and people screaming and stuff like that, and it really does help add to the whole atmosphere. Like that just load order wise, I just put this at the top below me graphics mods with the patches just below. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.